everyone is having such a good time, but I am this awkward voice telling you that we're about to start. Now who's ready? Say yay! Woo! Woo! We're about to start. So, I want to welcome a very special woman. Do you know who she is? Let's welcome Dulce Velicities, Associate Director of Community Engagement and Impact. Give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Centro's annual celebration. Here we go. Do we got it?
We got it.
Okay, let's try it again. Welcome to Centro's annual celebration. This is where we're celebrating community in community. But before we get started, I really just want to take a second to let's give a big round of applause to the amazing staff of Centro Hispano who made it possible for us to be here today. Together, we are 500 supporters who believe in the power of this organization that was established in 1983. And we also believe in the assets found within the Latinx community. Throughout the night, I hope that you look around, acknowledge friends and familiar faces you may have not seen in a long time, and let them know that you see them. The work we do to support our Latinx families is not easy, but we're all in this together. So, I'd like to introduce myself again. Hi, my name is Ceremonia Felicities, and for my day job, I'm the Associate Director of Community Engagement and Impact at EPS Wisconsin. We love you. But tonight, I have the distinguished honor of being your MC. So, I want to share a little bit about myself for you to really understand why I feel so grateful and lucky to be on stage with you tonight. I was born in Mexico City. I'm a very proud Chilanga, yes. And then I was raised in the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. Puro 956, if you know, you know. I moved to Wisconsin and subsequently Madison about 10 years ago. And it was rough. Not just because of the winters, I still cannot handle it, it's very bad. But it was rough because I really struggled to find myself and see myself in this community when I first moved here. But I kept at it. I started looking around, seeing what community I could find. And I started seeing this organization who was present throughout every aspect of my daily life. I worked for a higher education institution, and I was learning about the amazing youth programs located within the high schools, working on college readiness and parent empowerment. I was learning about workforce development for people who get better paying jobs and subsequently built up their whole community. I learned about a market that was done where people could see familiar faces and familiar products. And that place was Centro Hispano. Centro Hispano was working to make sure that I could see myself in Dane County. And that is what Centro Hispano does for a lot of people. So don't forget, tonight, this is a fundraising event. So when you hear your speakers and your award winners, I really want you to stop and think, what has Centro Hispano done for me? What has it done for my neighbors? What has it done for my community? And most importantly, I really want you to think about the Dane County that you want to see and you want to live in, because Centro Hispano is doing an amazing job and a lot of work to make sure that it is a good place for our community. So, it's significant that we're meeting on December 7th, a day symbolizing cleansing and renewal in many Latin American countries like Colombia and Guatemala. Tonight, we acknowledge all these 40 years have brought. We reflect on the good things, the challenges, those who were with us and might not be with us today, and we look and we lean forward into the future. I'd like to start off the night by introducing Centro Hispano of Dane County board member, the incredible Suzanne Johnson.
I think dulce is pretty incredible. I want to start off by introducing myself. I am the secretary for the board of directors with Centro, and I am also the first vice president with Park Bank. I am here on behalf of Felipe Noboa, who wanted to be with us tonight. He is our board chair. However, unfortunately, he was unable to attend and had a family emergency where he needed to travel back to Ecuador. So he is in our thoughts and our prayers. I do also want to talk about Felipe's deep connection to Centro. Um, Centro has been a huge supporter over the years, has even been one of our kings for the Three Kings event um, for the past few years. And we have no doubt that he will come and support us on January 20th, again this year when Three Kings returns to Centro. I would like to talk about the concept of home today. So, when I think about what home means, I spent some time kind of just thinking, what does home really mean, and when do we really feel like we're at home? And a lot of times we say this concept a lot, like I want to make people feel at home if they're coming to our house or they're coming to our home. That's something that we say, right? So, like I want to make them feel at home. And usually, when we say that term, it's in regards to our family, it's in regards to friends, it's in regards to people that we care about. We maybe are helping someone through a hard time, and we want to make sure that their transition is as comfortable as possible. We want to create that sense of belonging, and we want people to feel welcome. From the moment that I walk through Central's door, from the very day, I'm always embraced with a warm smile and a hug. And that is something to me that has always made me feel immediately welcome. And as I think about home and what home means, to me, it means that home is what you need it to be for that moment of time in your life. So, whether that's you just got a promotion and home is that place where someone can share in your joy and that excitement for you. Or maybe you had a really hard day and you held it together the entire day. And the moment that you stepped through those doors, someone was there to embrace you and to tell you that everything that was going to be okay. Or maybe home is you're faced with a challenge and people at your home are there to help you think about the next steps that you're going to take to overcome that challenge. And so home is ultimately that place that guides us in our journey of life. And I would say that Central has not only been that for me, but for many people that are here and throughout our community. As a community bank with Park Bank, we are solely located in Dane County. And Park Bank has supported Central and has seen their value and contributions to our communities, our clients, and many of our associates who also call Central home. Central's impact on the Latinx community has been incredible, and Park Bank is honored to partner with an organization whose positive impact spans over 40 years. Central continues to better not only our communities and has touched so many lives. We look forward to Central's initiatives as well as their next journey into our new home. I would like to ask for our board members for Central to please stand. Don't be shy. We have an amazing, incredible board who are passionate, dedicated, caring, and show up every day to support as well. So thank you. And in closing, I want to thank our sponsors and our agency partners, especially our committed partners who are UW Health, Dean Health by Medica, SSM Health, HighSight, and BMO. So thank you all.
Estamos en vivo y en directo transmitiendo desde mi Wisconsin y al fondo ustedes ven en la pantalla, se está haciendo la presentación de lo que será este evento. Susan Johnson está de fondo hablando del sentido de Centro Hispano para la comunidad latina y menciona algo muy bonito y es que para ella la palabra hogar significa cómo la gente llega a su casa y dice que cada vez que va a Centro Hispano, pues que la reciben con un abrazo de manera muy emotiva. Seguimos en esta transmisión especial en vivo desde el Monona Terrace en Madison con la celebración de los 40 años de Centro Hispano.
Families facing so many system barriers find support at Central. For example, with the support of Dane County and the Immigration Affairs Office, Centro's immigration program has only grown, carrying Aisla's commitment since 1983 to sustain new arrivals as they transition to a new country, to nurture that hope, esperanza, and that belief that you are deserving and worthy of your dreams. To celebrate the first of our award winners tonight, I'd like to introduce an important partner, the managing attorney at Community Immigration Law Center, and my fellow 956 comadre, Aisa Olivares.
Bienvenidos. The Hilda Thomas Award is named after Centro Hispano of Dane County's founding executive director, and it represents someone who fosters connection, acts with respect and dignity, nourishes community, lives with courage, and demonstrates integrity. Over the years, Centro's family stabilizing work has grown from a staff of 1 to 2 people to 15 plus staff, students, fellows, including health insurance navigators, family support specialists, peer support specialists, immigration program staff, and workforce specialists in technology, healthcare, finance, and more, representing some of the only bilingual, bicultural providers in the entire county. As an important partner to Centro, Stephanie Crook at Rise, Wisconsin, collaborates to ensure new families in Dane County have equitable access to resources during the most vulnerable of times. As one Central staff member describes, Stephanie's work is amazing because she is completely selfless and always supports and uplifts families. She is also tenacious and exceptional in what she does and how she does the work. Thank you, Stephanie, for always standing in the community and living the values of Hilda. And thank you, Rise Wisconsin, for all you do as well. Congratulations, Stephanie.
Hola, buenas noches. It's a lot of people, a lot of beautiful people. I'm used to doing home visits with families in homes, visitas en casa, so it was a bit overwhelming, but I'm so thankful that you all are here. Well, I am filled with gratitude to become a recipient of the Hilda C. Tomas Award. I never expected this honor. I'm grateful to you, Karen, the Central Board, and Central staff for thinking of me. First, I would like to thank my parents and grandparents. I'm here because of them. Second, I thank the families I serve who have the faith and trust to open their home and hearts to home visitors like me, week after week, year after year after year. One cannot do this work alone. I never have. Together with partners like Centro, working with families, we provide the support and resources they need to reach their goals, hopes, and dreams for themselves and for their children. Over the many years of working with the immigrant community, I came to realize that Centro is absolutely essential. Centro is here not only to support the whole family, but also the many communities in Dane County. Centro has supported and inspired me too. Lastly, I give an enormous thanks to mi compañero de vida, Fernando Cano Espina, for all the support, encouragement, and unconditional love over the last 25 years. Te quiero mucho. To my sister, Holly Castañeda, and to all my friends, coworkers, colleagues here tonight, thank you for always being there for me and joining me tonight celebrating Centro's 40th year. I humbly accept this honor on behalf of all the families who I've worked with in the past, in the present, and in the future. Mil gracias.
Thank you so much, Aisa, and congratulations, Stephanie. Y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through tonight without crying. Oh my goodness. Okay. As we celebrate Centro, we also celebrate a future where a strong and safe and sustainable Centro is possible. All right, so this is a fundraising event, right? Let's not forget that. And I know we have Alejandro Riaño from Mi Wisconsin in the audience. Alejandro, ¿dónde estás?
Por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. Buenas noches a todos. Ustedes encontrarán en la mesa de cada uno un QR o un QR, como le dicen, para poder escanear con su celular y hacer la donación. ¿Listos? Estamos disfrutando todos esta noche, tremenda celebración. Los invito a todos a que por favor donen y tengamos más adelante la posibilidad de tener una super donación esta noche.
See, like Alejandro was saying, so tonight we are also live streaming on Me Wisconsin and Centro's Facebook. So hello to everybody seeing us online. But we would like to invite everyone to take a moment and review the annual report at your table to learn more about the impact at Centro. And if you haven't
Gracias
yet
a todos los que
made
están en
Centro
este
here, you
momento.
can do so
Estamos
today.
originando
Already
desde
made a gift.
Monana
Maybe give a
Terrace
little
y
bit
para
more if you
ustedes
can.
que están
All
aquí
gifts
con
pledged to
nosotros en
Centro
vivo,
will go
también
towards
les
Campaign
habilitamos
Centro.
el link que está en la parte del chat para que la gente done y estaremos anunciando. Ya nos llegan los primeros reportes de la gente que ha donado. Muchas gracias a todos por sus aportes, sus donaciones y tenemos por aquí el registro. Quiero agradecer públicamente a Diego Amador, a Shawn McCoy, a Sin Radcliffe, a Joey Parisi, a Christine Neuma Ortiz, a todos los que se están conectando en esta transmisión en vivo. Holly, buenas noches. Desde donde nos estén viendo, reporté en sintonía de qué ciudad de Wisconsin hacen parte de esta transmisión. Este es un evento maravilloso con todo el equipo de Centro y de Mi Wisconsin desde diferentes escenarios. Nosotros estamos en el estudio, ellos están allá en vivo. Este QR que ustedes ven en pantalla es el mismo QR que tienen en su parte derecha en el chat y que tienen un link para entrar y donar para que todos los programas que hace Centro, toda la magnificencia que nos han dado a las generaciones latinas durante 40 años pueda seguir siendo posible. Dulce, que la ven en pantalla, se encuentra presentando cómo podemos donar. Este es un evento fundraiser para que ustedes nos apoyen en la donación. Y seguimos recibiendo donaciones. Francesca Hong, José García, Terry Helmsy han donado. Muchísimas gracias por sus donaciones. Donaciones es también dar algo que nos ha retribuido la vida. No importa el monto, porque cualquier monto es importante para el impacto de la comunidad. Así que seguimos en esta transmisión en vivo y si tienen alguna duda de cómo donar, por favor déjenlo en el chat que nuestro equipo técnico lo estará contestando.
Committed to student retention and to Latinx student success. He was always especially committed to young people in MMSD on their educational journey. To present this year's Roberto G. Sanchez Award winner, please let's all welcome Valentina Ajedo, VP of Academic Affairs. Yeah, keep cheering. at Madison College Goodman South Campus and the last recipient of the award.
Good evening, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here and see you all. I got lots of kisses tonight, so yeah, it's a good thing to have. So this year's Roberto G. Sanchez Award winner really exemplifies the belief that for young people to thrive, we must center on their humanity and nurture their well-being. Youth is at the heart of the work that Centro does, with school-based programming now present in all MMSD high schools, 5 middle schools, a post-secondary college transition program, Avanzando, which we do a lot of work with Alejandra, so I just want to give her a shout out over here on table 2. And a scholarship program that now awards close to $100,000 each year to new and continuing college students. Yes, because money matters. The dream for the future is to continue to expand and do more, so use that QR code. Rosemary Barrientos Irigoyen has been a part of the Centro family and that dream since the beginning. Her family was instrumental in founding Centro. And Rosemary continues her family's legacy through her day-to-day work with kids and families in the school system and her involvement in the community and at Centro. And I can just say that I've been at the college now a couple decades, okay? And from the beginning, Rosemary was at our side, opening doors for us at the college to be able to come in and work with those students in the high schools. And she's helped to create those pathways. This award for her is just so fitting. So as you know, our demographics are shifting. Our families are the fastest growing segment of the population statewide, and schools already reflect this transition. So while systems struggle to keep up with bilingual and bicultural support, staff like Rosemary have for years, a couple decades, have been there to consistently go above and beyond and to meet the needs of the community. And because of her, the work of Centro and in the community is easier. This award is perhaps long overdue, but here we are tonight to celebrate you. Congratulations, Rosemary, this year's Roberto G. Sanchez Award recipient. Rosemary?
Wow. Okay. This is very humbling. Usually I'm up here dancing, performing, those of you that know me, but tonight I am here to thank you, to thank the Latino community, to thank Centro, to thank my family for this award. I also want to give a special thanks to my parents who chose to leave their home, their family and home to immigrate from Bolivia to Madison in 1956. They taught me the value of education, helping others, and to be proud of my Bolivian heritage. Quería agradecer a mi familia, Centro y la comunidad latina. También quiero agradecer a mis padres que decidieron dejar a su familia y su hogar para emigrar de Bolivia a Madison en 1956. Ellos me enseñaron la importancia de la educación, de ayudar a los demás y de ser orgullosa de mi herencia boliviana. Muchísimas gracias a todos. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tina. And again, congratulations, Rosemary. Listen, I am all about clapping. I love the clapping. So tonight, to introduce our next awardee, I'd like to bring somebody up that might not need much of an introduction, in part because of his long-standing connection with Centro. As the director of programs and past board chair, Mario Garcia Sierra's leadership at Centro planted many seeds. As a residential and community service director at Madison Gas and Electric, Mario remains deeply connected to the future of Centro. Mario, vente. Dice correr.
Yeah. What's up? Buenas noches. Cheers for Centro. Salud por Centro. Por los 40.
Donando, seguimos en el evento mientras Mario aparece en escena. Seguimos saludando a toda la gente que se está conectando. Reporten desde dónde están conectando y queremos agradecerle a más personas donando, como Ixayana Nelson, Jane Hernández, Ambar Meneses, Alisa Ramírez, también está por aquí la gente de Greg Murray, Robin and David Lagdon en Marce Murray. Seguimos conectados en esta transmisión especial. Si usted quiere donar, ahí está el link en el chat para que ingrese y pueda donar específicamente la cuantía o el monto que usted quiera. También tenemos a Guillermo, que acaba de donar, Guillermo Gómez, un saludo muy especial desde la comunidad de Centro Hispano y de mi Wisconsin.
Centro really helped me to integrate to this community. And then in my work at MGNE, Centro is one of our main partners, has been one of our main partners. And we are often there engaging and talking with our community members. And we value that voice, we value that engagement, and that's what Centro does. It keep us engaged in the community. So that's the short version.
Well, thank you for sharing. So today we are proud to acknowledge the community work and a voice of a young person who through her actions dreams of a better world, who has been so important to securing the safety of our families and is so dedicated to growing community and partnerships with Centro.
Yes, and it's again quite an honor to introduce her, Stephanie Salgado. And this award, if this is your first time seeing it, you see it has my name. You missed that episode, so I don't want to tell you why it was named after me, but I didn't want to do it. I told Karen, let's not do it again. But here I am. But it's I'm humble with that again. And it's because the youth represents that light to me. That's how I see it. I have a 14-year-old daughter who is also connected with Centro, and it's always that reminder and that conscious as well. So Stephanie Salgado is a marathon organizer for Voces de la Frontera. Many of you know this organization, but Voces is dedicated to organizing workers across the state for better conditions and also advocating for fair immigration policies at the state, at the local level, and also at the federal level. And Stephanie is at the center of this work here in our community. She's a graduate from MMSD and also a UW Madison alumni. Her background in political science and environmental studies. So she is my little sister from my neighbor country, Honduras. And I know that she carries the passion, the energy, and the braveness of her parents, sus antepasados, and also everyone that has come before her. But one of those people is Berta Cáceres, who is resting in power right now. And she said something very powerful, which I believe Stephanie embeds. And that's, it goes something like, hemos aprendido a luchar con alegría, con esperanza y con fe. So we have learned to move forward, to struggle with happiness, with hope, and with faith. So please help me welcome Stephanie Salgado.
Ay. Muy bellos todos ustedes. Gracias por venir esta noche. Gracias por recibirme. Gracias por todo su apoyo, sinceramente. Thank you all for coming. I am beyond and deeply, deeply grateful for the moment I get to have right now with you, because really, this award is for Madison. It's not for me. I came to the United States at the age of 14, so I was just starting high school, and I, like others have shared before, did not see myself in the spaces I needed to feel support in. And I felt hopeless. And so the day I convinced my family to become a US citizen, I made a promise to myself that my citizenship for the United States was going to be something for my gente, for my comunidad. And so getting this award from you is like a dream come true. Thank you.
Estaba la primera premiada de la noche, Stephanie, que hace parte de Voces de la Frontera de Madison, y seguimos invitando a la gente para que done. Tenemos donaciones muy importantes en este momento. Queremos saludar específicamente a Edgar Hernández, Pam 16, Chris Todd, Emanuel Muñoz, Amparo Moreno y a miles de personas que nos reportan que están haciendo sus donaciones efectivas, Mike Weber y Guillermo Gómez. Pueden seguir donando, el link está en el chat y continuamos con esta transmisión especial de Mi Wisconsin de los 40 años de Centro Hispano, originando esta transmisión desde el Monona Terrace en Madison.
Buenas noches. Good evening. My name is Rizal Sanderson. I'm originally from La Paz, Bolivia. Yeah. Oh, I have some fans. So Centro Hispano has a very special place in my heart. I was part of the board. The board, and today we run our Play and Learn. The Centro Hispano hosts our program called Play and Learn with MMSD. And since 1985, my family and I are very connected to Centro Hispano in one way or another. So Centro has always been there for us, very, very special. Tonight I was given the honor to give this award, the Marcus Miles Volunteer Award. Marcus Miles, he was a wonderful human being. He loved his community. He will go to all kinds of events in Madison, carrying his camera, his big smile, to share his knowledge and friendship with everybody. If you got an opportunity to meet him, you would know what I mean. Marcos se robó el corazón de muchas personas. Era tan lindo, tan buena gente con todo el mundo, y lo extrañamos mucho. We miss you, Marcus. And with that, this year's Marcus Miles Volunteer Award is for Jason Knudsen, attorney at Habish and Rotier. I love saying that. I'm going to say it again. Habish and Rotier. Jason's presence, accessibility, and support when it comes to any legal matter is unmatched. As you know, basic needs at Centro have grown and intensified since 1983, from housing assistance to food access to employment. Centro is flooded with requests for support, seeing roughly 7,000 individuals a year. We trust in partners and volunteers like Jason to the most effective we can be. Jason, you exemplify the spirit of Marcus, natural, authentic support of community before COVID, during the pandemic, and now. For many years now, you have stood with Centro, and we are so grateful. Please welcome Jason.
Thank you very much. So be forewarned, you now have a lawyer with an open mic. There was a time limit I was told about, but I'm going to ignore the time limit because this is important. I'm extremely grateful to receive this award, and I appreciate what a great man it was named for. So it means a lot to me. I want to thank my law firm, Habish, and Rotier. It is kind of fun to say, for encouraging its lawyers to engage with the community. It's important. My partners in Madison also help with the legal clinics that we run at Centro and for Centro. But it was about 8 years ago when I realized something that was obvious to many of you, and I connected with Centro and Karen and said, you know, it seems like maybe the Latinx community is underserved by the legal profession. Is this possible? I was shocked and stunned that this could be happening. And she said, yeah, you might be onto something. And I said, well, are there some kind of barriers or something preventing people from getting legal access? And she's like, yeah, there might be some barriers, Jason. So one of those barriers is money, right? And I said, well, then maybe the lawyers just shouldn't charge anything, right? We'll just do a free legal clinic and people can just sign up and talk to us for free, right? Okay. So that was kind of the deal we made. She would let us hang out there as long as we didn't charge anybody anything. And in exchange, no one has ever made fun of me for saying Centro Hispano. Not one time. So we started to work with Centro, and everyone has said a variation of the same thing, which is there's just something about that place, right? It's just a special place. And I wanted to copy it because I'm pretty lazy. So if I can just copy what they're doing, it saves me a lot of time. So I thought about it. What do they do that's so amazing? And I figured out is 3 things, right? They help a lot of people, but they help each individual meaningfully. And when they do it, they build trust each time, each relationship. So we wanted to do that same thing when we do these legal clinics with Centro. So we've now helped around 800 people, which I thought, man, that's a lot of people. But then I talked to Izzy at Centro. He's like 800 people is like a kind of normal day for him, right? For us, it feels like a lot. But Centro helps 2,500 families a year, something like that. It's amazing. So help a lot of people, help them meaningfully. Every single person Centro touches then goes out and helps other people, right? They get empowered. They find hope at Centro. Those connections are literally around the world now. People who Centro have helped have gone out and helped people across the globe. So we try to help people meaningfully too. Sometimes it's a small thing, right? No one likes to read legal documents. I'll read a legal document. Sometimes it's a mechanic won't give me my car back. Sometimes it's a landlord who refuses to fix the furnace and is dragging his feet. So those small connections that mean so much to individuals, I love on a Saturday calling a landlord who won't fix a furnace and giving them a choice and saying, you can fix it this weekend or you can deal with me every day for this whole year. And then I try not to feel badly that no one ever takes me up on the hanging out with me for a year. It's never happened. But making those meaningful connections. And the third thing is building trust while you do it, right? It was about 5 years, I
Estamos
think,
escuchando a el ganador del premio Marcus Mile Volunteers Award, el premio al voluntario del año, al abogado Jason Knoxon de la firma en Madison de Hashbush and Rotier. Y él agradece en su discurso la gran familia de personas que se ha encontrado en Centro y de todas estas clínicas legales que él brinda para las personas en Centro y cómo ha sido esta labor social. En pantalla además les aparece el QR para que la gente escanee y vamos a felicitar a más personas que han donado en esta noche. Gracias a todos. De paso, estará la lista completa en algunos minutos en el chat de las personas. Amparo Moreno, muchas gracias. Elisa Lawson, gracias. Gary Voltier, gracias. Ginny Kankitz. Y seguimos en esta transmisión. No se olviden que hasta la finalizar la noche estaremos nosotros presentes. Y aquí está el QR para que lo puedan escanear y puedan seguir donando. Continuamos entonces con el premio de Marcus My Volunteers Awards, ganador el abogado attorney Jason Knoxon en la noche de hoy.
Yes. So I see Armando over here, who has clerked for us for a couple years and helped us with these legal clinics. I look at these people, the next legal leaders, and I think hope is on the way. These are the people who are going to get into those little uncomfortable secret places that the unfair legal system creates, and they can get in and they can break it, and they can shed some light on those spaces. So sometime tonight, when you have time, go and meet them and encourage them on that path so they can finish the journey. The last thing I'm going to say, with the additional 15 minutes I'm going to take, I'm just kidding, is I think I would like to say thank you to my beautiful wife. She puts up with me on those weekends when I'm yelling at landlords. She's the most patient woman I know because I test that patience all the time. So thank you. I love you very much. And then I want to toast, for those of you who are lucky enough to get in line early enough to have a drink. Everyone else, you can use water. Every single person who works for and works with Centro, sometimes your hard work goes unrecognized, but we see you. We know how important it is. We thank you for all of it. Every single one of you. What you do is amazing. Congratulations on the past 40 years, and let's go get the next 40. Thank you.
Jason, don't tell people I told you this, but I could have listened to that for 15 more minutes.
I have 15 more minutes.
If my husband wasn't a lawyer, you'd be my number one favorite lawyer. Okay, so now for our last award of the evening, and I want you all to keep the same energy. We turn it over to Gary Walter, Centro Visionary Award winner and former chairman, president, and chief executive officer at MG&E.
Thank you, Dulce. As Dulce said, I'm also with Madison Gas and Electric, and I just want to say that if you have any complaints or problems with your service or anything else, call Mario. I've been asked to reflect a little bit on Centro and then introduce our Visionary Award winner this year. And the last time we got together, it was pre-COVID, and the theme for the evening was Esperanza, or hope. And with a global pandemic and a whole variety of challenges, it's been a tough time to be optimistic and have hope. But I think Karen, with the help of a lot of people in this room, has not only kept hope alive, but has also made great strides with Centro. Centro has added programs and helped and support people who need a helping hand. The new facility will be ready within the next 6 months or so. A facility that not only meets the needs of Centro, but is worthy of the community that it serves. So while it's important to continue to work to make things better, every once in a while, I think it's also important to celebrate accomplishments. And the invitation to this year's gala included a word that I thought was very appropriate: gratitude. And to be grateful that we've had Centro for 40 years in our community. To be grateful to have great leadership both now and throughout the history of Centro. To have the support, life-changing support, available in our community, and grateful for the vision and energy of Karen and others who raised the money and built a facility that will serve the needs of the community for a long, long time. So while there's a lot left to do, I think we've gone from Esperanza, the last time we got together, and with a lot of hard work, we have moved to gratitude and a celebration of achievements. I am grateful this evening to have the opportunity to introduce this year's Visionary Award winner, Joe Parisi. Now, we at MGD have partnered with Joe and the county on building a 9-megawatt solar energy project at the Dane County Airport. And since Jason took extra time, I thought I'd just explain renewable energy, and we can kind of just have a conversation. I think we'll save that for another day. But instead, I'd like to talk about Joe and his commitment to Centro. Joe values and understands the importance of immigration to the future of Dane County and indeed all of Wisconsin. Joe values and understands the importance of immigrants. His commitment to Centro is personal. Joe speaks with pride about his own family's immigration and understands the humanity of Centro's vision. As county exec, Joe has supported Centro's vision in many ways, including expanding family support services, supporting workforce and immigration strategies, and supporting Centro's capital campaign. Joe recognizes how the Latinx families can aspire upwards if they only have the tools that they need. So please welcome our 2023 Visionary Award winner, Joe Parisi.
When I look at this project, I think of all of the work Centro does now that so many people aren't even aware of. That was weird, man. I heard my voice. Well, hey, good evening, everyone. I am last, so I will not take too much time, but this is such an honor, Karen and all the team at Centro. It's just such an honor to work with you, and you make our work easy. And, you know, it's funny for someone in a position like mine, I'm actually not that comfortable being recognized for things like this. So the only way I can really do this is to just accept this on behalf of the team, because, and in the broader sense, everyone here is part of the same team, and that's what makes this work so special. My number one teammate, Erin, my wife. Wow.
You can do it.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Not easy being married to a county executive, so thank you. But there's another part of my team, in addition to the Centro folks and so many people here who I've worked with over the years, who I want to recognize, because this is for all of us. And I see you everywhere, man. There's so many people who work for Dane County here, so many of my team. Could you all stand up? I see you. Come on, Ron, Fabi, everyone on so many levels. Look at that. Check it out. Thank you, my team. Yeah. Thank you all. Like I said, it's such an honor to do this work with so many good people. I see so many good things happening. And, you know, as caught up as we get in our days, as busy as everything is, the work we have to do, the schedules we have to meet, I hope everyone here recognizes the difference that you all make in people's lives every day. So thank you, and thank you for this honor. I really appreciate it. Take care.
Escuchamos entonces al ganador de la categoría al premio visionario, a el señor Joy Parceri, quien hizo una intervención agradeciéndole a todo el team.
And I think the space will also allow us to grow into the future as we continue to be there for the community. They belong here, but they deserve better.
We can't be in a community without investing into it. Instead of continuing to try to make this space fit what Centro needed, we could kind of envision a brand new space that fits exactly what we need.
And that's something that we encourage our young people at Centro to do, to really dream, to think about the possibilities, to take advantage of every single adventure, because they are deserving and they're really the future of this country.
Didn't that video get you excited about the future of Centro Hispano here? Yeah? As a reminder, there's a QR code on everyone's table. So I want to bring up somebody incredibly special who, again, needs no introduction. She is a powerhouse who leads with vulnerability and kindness. And anytime I've had the privilege of being in a meeting with her or lucky enough to grab coffee, I'm going to make it without crying. You're fine. I am just amazed at the work she is able to do in this community. She's been here for 10 years as the executive director of Centro Hispano. When you really think of that, we're celebrating 40 here. Think about those 10. Think about the future where we are going. And this can't be done without leadership and without vision. So please give a huge round of applause for Centro Hispano's executive director, Karen Menendez Coller.
Oh my, there we go. I am so, I told myself this is like, I don't know, gala number 8 or something because of COVID thrown in there. And I said, let's just have fun this time. Let's have fun because so many of the things that you heard about or things that we do in the community and at Centro take a lot of work. And I'm so blessed to know each of the award winners that got recognized. I know, oftentimes it's tough for that to happen, but the awards that we have here at Centro are meaningful because they're from our heart. And we honestly believe that you deserve it, that you are part of our story and everything that we do. I am really proud to be here and representing an organization that means so much. I'm proud of all that Centro is, all the work that has gotten us to this point. I'm also really grateful, like Gary mentioned, to have those that I love who have gotten me to this point here tonight. It's not an easy task, but we do it together. And I look out and I see so many faces that sustain me along the way, and I'm really, really grateful for that. This is a point where we're now harvesting the fruit of so much that was planted long ago. So many hopes and dreams and aspirations when the goal, the simple goal, was to create a space that would grow and be there for the community. When some people said no, others still found a way. With partners like United Way of Dane County and the city of Madison, we were able to get there in 1983. And I know there was a deputy mayor here tonight who wanted to award a resolution to Centro, and they surprised me. And I think he might have left, but I'm incredibly grateful for that honor and that recognition. Oh my gosh, come on up. Let's do it.
So everybody, I'm Force Moe. Today's a very special day.
Thank you.
So the mayor couldn't be here today, but my name is Ruben Sano, and I'm a deputy mayor. I work with our Latinx community engagement team. So that's a group of staff at the city of Madison that focuses on the cultural, language, everything other needs of our Latinx community. But of course, this is a big priority of the mayor. We're so excited about the new building. I was only at the old building once and got to see all the work you get to do there. So I'm so excited for this amazing new facility. But I'm gonna get to read a very technical proclamation about Centro Hispano honoring them today for their 40th anniversary. So bear with me, it's kind of repetitive. So whereas the city of Madison takes great pride in recognizing and celebrating the achievements of organizations that contribute significantly to the welfare and vibrancy of our community. And whereas Centro Hispano, a beacon of strength and unity, has diligently served our community for the past 40 years, fostering inclusivity, empowerment, and positive change. And whereas Centro Hispano has played a pivotal role in promoting cultural diversity, understanding, and appreciation, enhancing the social fabric of our city, and creating an environment where all residents can thrive. And whereas our past 4 decades, Centro Hispano has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to providing vital services, including educational programs, workforce development, healthcare access, and advocacy, thereby improving the lives of our countless individuals and families. And whereas Centro Hispano has provided hundreds of scholarships over multiple decades to boost young Latinx leaders and help create a thriving community where Latinx families can aspire upward to reach their personal goals and dreams because they feel engaged and strengthened with the tools for success. And whereas Centro Hispano has been a driving force in breaking down barriers, promoting equality, and ensuring that the Hispanic community in our city is not only heard, but also actively engaged in shaping the future of our great municipality. And whereas the dedication, passion, and tireless efforts of Centro Hispano staff, volunteers, and supporters have created a lasting impact, fostering a sense of community and collaboration that transcends cultural and linguistic boundaries. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Ruben Sanon, on behalf of Mayor Sachi Rose Conway of Madison, Wisconsin, do hereby declaim December 7, 2023 as Centro Hispano Day.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. So, through time, we have grown under different leadership at Centro. Following in Ilda's footsteps with Lucia and Dora, women have stood tall at Centro, just like they have in this community. With Peter and the Centro board, we were able to purchase our first home in South Madison at the corner of Badger and Park. Along the way, we emerged as a presence in the city. With the leadership of staff, our programming deepened and continues to evolve and transform with the support of partners along the way. I want to highlight 3 partnerships that are incredibly special to us. One, Lourdes Godinez, where are you? There she is. So Lourdes is our ACA navigator at Centro. She does bilingual, bicultural work across Dane County and leads efforts statewide. Our partnership wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Covering Wisconsin. Where's Covering Wisconsin here? You heard about the tremendous work that we've been building in the immigration space. That work wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the office of Fabiola Hamden, the Immigration Affairs Office. And our partners at the Community Immigration Law Center, Alisa Olivares and staff, where are you? And lastly, I want to mention the work of Esperanza, our incredible 5-year project that we have been working on with funding from the Wisconsin Partnership Program. ¿Dónde están mis chicas de Esperanza? Párense. Professor Alisa Ramirez Teji, Director of Program Planning and Evaluation, Evelyn Cruz, Ana Paula Suarez, incredible partners in this work to try to build the capacity that nonprofits have to heal. And also creating a pathway so that we have bilingual, bicultural therapists for our community, which is desperately missing. Although we are Latinx as a whole, our voice is diverse, and each of us brings our own specific journey to the conversation. This is what makes the Latinx community so beautiful in Dane County and at Centro, our diversity. Through all the highs and the lows that we have witnessed, the unavoidable tensions, we always come together in times of stress with a commitment to push for better because our families deserve this. We come together because deep down, so many of us also know that in doing so, we find some sort of healing in doing the work together. These celebrations matter. Some sort of sanctuary in sacred spaces like Centro, where in other rooms we can feel so broken, alienated, and at times so disappointed that we're not a priority. As an agency through the years, we have processed so much, we have witnessed so much, and over the last 10 years, we have healed so much. Our voice is stronger now, and we understand that our path forward was always meant to be rooted in our ancestors, in the heart of Hilda and the founders, and how they did the work. Finding a solution where there didn't seem to be one, leading with heart and with dreams as the center, we have faith in this now, and that's going to carry us forward. That is the true legacy of the work of Centro moving forward, how we commit to doing the work, work that supports the well-being of our people, grounded in community, for community, and with the Latinx community. Va a ser trabajo que no desampara, and we are committed to doing together with each of you. When it comes to the young people in the city, we commit that we'll be there for them. For our families, as they try and navigate systems where they're made to feel so lost, we will be there for them. For our neighbors, when they feel like they may need allies to ensure we're all rising together with their voices at the center, we're going to be there for them. So at Centro, we now have formed a team that is more than triple the size of what it was in 2013, about 10 years ago when I came to Centro. Where's my staff? If the staff of Centro can please stand. We are about 40 strong and continuing to rise. Together, we look to the future, strong and vibrant, just like the sun. In our new home, we're going to need your presence and engagement so that we may sustain each other once again. This new building is only the first step for us. We'll need your voice and contributions to strengthen our programmatic dreams. We'll need you in the future to help us carry the water as a community together, just like we have always done. Now, you heard from Dulce and Alejandro that this is a fundraiser. I encourage you to give. We're about $1.7 million away from our $20 million campaign goal. We've gone a long way. We've raised those dollars in the span of about a year and a half. We're almost there. While most of those dollars are for capital, $2 million are set aside as seed funds that will allow Centro programs to be safe, strong, and sustainable for years to come. Every gift to the campaign, for me, is equally as important because each gift is not just money. It's not just transaction. It's what we believe at Centro, is relationship. It matters to me. It says, I believe in you. I believe in you staying at Centro, committing to Centro, and continuing at Centro. And it's encouragement. Que todavía para mi comunidad podemos seguir adelante si nos comprometemos a hacerlos juntos. So, you know, this annual celebration gala, each year is done with intention. The intention this year is really to gather, to laugh, to rejoice, to lower our shoulders, to hold our heads high, to encourage and leave with much hope. Because tomorrow we go back and we push so that in 40 years, we're going to come back together again to celebrate the changes that are yet to come, but changes that our community is so deserving of. From seeds being planted right now, right here today. And I'm really lucky because I get to see those seeds at Centro every day. As we continue this journey of healing and hope, it's incredibly beneficial and beautiful to do it together. Now we have a very special guest that's here. That guest and that group is not new to Madison. It's not new to Centro. Omar Sosa Cuartetos Americano were first invited to Centro. We have the connection to Centro for Fiesta Hispana in the 1980s. They're incredibly meaningful. They were back here recently visiting Madison, and they're going to be here tonight. Because for me, they speak from the heart, and they are about community. So I think we might be taking a short break, but they're going to be here shortly. Thank you so much.
Escuchábamos finalmente a la directora ejecutiva de Centro Hispano que hace posible, Karen Menéndez, hace posible este evento para toda la comunidad, para los recursos, cuáles son sus expectativas, nuestra voz de inmigrantes, de latinos en el estado de Wisconsin más fuerte. Y gracias a todos los que continúan en esta transmisión exclusiva y gracias a todos los que están y donaron. Tengo los últimos agradecimientos que nos llega desde el Sistema General de Donaciones, una colaboración directa con el Centro Hispano. Este código que ven en pantalla va a seguir disponible, así que usted, si quiere, puede tomarle pantallazo, puede tomarle un screenshot, puede tomarle una foto, guardarlo y donar durante el transcurso de esta semana. Fue un placer estar con ustedes. Gracias a Gabriela Matioc por las donaciones, Abby Thompson, Jorge Gordillo, Chris Rasman, Ginny Kensis, Gary Walton y a todas las personas que han hecho de esta transmisión pues posible. Gracias a todos los que se han conectado durante nuestras distintas transmisiones y para nosotros fue un placer estar desde mi Wisconsin. Esto fue un esfuerzo grandísimo de todo el equipo de trabajo. Está la gente originando con cámaras desde el Monona Terrace. Está Alejandro Riaño, un saludo para Jennifer, que fue la cámara el día de hoy. Un saludo muy especial a la gente de Centro Hispano y es un honor para nosotros haber tenido la posibilidad de transmitir algo más para la comunidad latina en el estado de Wisconsin. Que tengan una feliz noche y nos vemos en la próxima.